Hey guys, hopefully I'm live this time. I got my camera down low. I need to fix that, I guess. I'm having troubles this afternoon. I don't guess I'm technologically adept enough for YouTube. About that right there. Let's try that. That's a little bit better. This is my first ever live, so don't expect it to be all that great. We are fishing down below Barkley Dam, or maybe a quarter mile down here below the dam. And the water is completely slack right now. I mean, completely slack. I don't know why there's no current this evening. There usually is current. I just snagged something. Grab that. Yeah, the water here below Barkley Dam is just dead today. I don't know why there's no current. I've been here for about 30 minutes trying to get this live stream figured out. I'm no good with this stuff, I don't guess. I need a little experience. But I've had some bait stealers. I've already lost bait on one of these. One of them, my middle rod, is actually hung up. I had a catfish and he got me hung up. So I just left him hoping he'll get me unhung here eventually. And I got my skipjack rod, just tossing it out. I don't expect big things for skipjack with no current. Well, we're gonna see if something might want to bite. There's been plenty of Asian carp rolling around out here, so you never know, we might hook into one of them with a skipjack rig and have a fight. My troubles with this live stream, if some of y'all might know, send me a message, let me know how to fix it. I was trying to use my GoPro connected to my wife's, well, we've got a spare phone, not really my wife's phone, but a spare phone that I was going to use just to connect to the GoPro and be able to use the phone to read chat. I could not get this stupid thing to work to save my life. It would run for a few seconds and kick out. If I look like I'm dancing like a meth head, it's because there's about 1 million biting flies out here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I don't know how to see chat on this thing. So I'm flying blind, guys. Oh, I think I see the button right here. Let's see. Oh, does that do it? No. Live chat. There we go. What do you say? I finally figured out to see who was chatting. What's up, Raised Outdoors? Riverette, appreciate y'all stopping by for my inaugural live. Really, this is just a test run this evening. I don't expect to do great things right here. A lot of people fish this spot. Oh, got something. Got a skippy on there. No, yep, little stripe. There we go. Little white bass on the curly tail. At least we can say we haven't been skunked this afternoon. I'm gonna let you go, buddy. I ought to use you for bait, but I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, since I'm just fishing for fun and to get this this live stream stuff figured out, I'm not gonna be too serious about the fishing. Caught him on that little white curly tail there. A lot of dead fish on the river this evening, I assume, with the temperature coming up. It's that time of year. We get a fish kill here about every year, usually on the Asian carp, but there's a kind of a mixed bag of dead fish that I see every now and then. But I'm guessing the water oxygen content got a little low. How's it going, guys? Lumpaholic Fishing, good to see you. I'm assuming we're full on spawn right now, raised outdoors. The wife and I fished last weekend, and all we found was little 2-pound fish. That was all we caught. Usually, of course, I don't know, we don't catch a whole lot of big fish up here where I live anyway, but usually when all you're catching is those little ones, this time of year the spawn is going on. Looks like you got into them pretty good the other day there, raised outdoors on that last video of yours. You caught several nice ones. How's your brother doing since his strokes? He coming on along? I believe Bill's your brother, isn't he? Bill Reddick? Dang, biting flies. Go away. Sun has finally got below the top of the hill here, and it's cooling off. It was hot this evening. I was in the office all day today. I didn't realize how warm it had gotten. Normally my day is part of the day inside, part of the day outside, but I was stuck inside today. Oh, okay, he's just a friend. For some reason I thought he was your brother. Oh, got a little nibble over here. He's gonna do more than nibble. Come on now. Don't tease me with just a nibble. I guess that's what he's going to do. Dang flies. Hope the road noise isn't too bad. I'm about midway between the 62 bridge and Barkley Dam here. A lot of trucks crossing the bridge this time of day. Gum flies. I might have to remember bug spray down here. These bow fishermen come down here, and man, the Asian carp in here are thick. They kill a bunch of them. They float them up to the bank, and these flies get in here bad. A little slack. He's on there. If you missed it at the beginning, I planned to be fishing this afternoon. But when I left the house this morning to come to work, I forgot to grab my skipjack out of the freezer. So I just stopped at the bait shop and grabbed a pack of worms here. So we're just fishing with night crawlers. That and my skipjack rig. I thought if I'd catch a good skipjack here, I'd cut him up. How's y'all's fishing been? Has the spawn been hurting you very bad? If you think about it, be sure and hit that thumbs up for me there, guys. Or thumbs down if you don't like it, I guess. I'm sure I'm boring this evening. Not much going on. Appreciate that, River. I haven't been real active on YouTube here lately. Work's had me so busy. That and it was so wet for so long this spring. Now that it's finally drying up, man, I tell you, I've had projects lined up at the house. So every evening, or it used to be my YouTube time, sitting around watching lives and chatting with everybody. I've been gardening, and I've got a shed. I had to build a bunch of shelves in and rearrange a bunch of stuff. Mowing yards, and it's been a busy, about the last 2 weeks, been busy. I hadn't had much YouTube time. Hopefully we're about to catch up on that. It's an easy place to fish. I don't know about great. It's a little ways down below the dam. The parking lot's right at the top of the hill, which makes it real easy to get here for me right after work. But it also is easy for a whole lot of other people to fish. So it gets a lot of pressure right here. Boat ramp is right across the river. It's a pretty busy place, but again, it's easy. I used to like to fish on up towards the dam a little bit on this side, but I don't know if it's the Corps of Engineers, Fish and Wildlife, I don't know. Some government agency put in a system up there, something to do with sound and bubbles and witchcraft, I guess, that is supposed to stop the Asian carp from going through the lock, and they won't let you fish up there anymore. I guess they figure you'd snag their high-tech sound system underwater. But I used to do a little better up there than I do down here. And this evening, with there being no current at all, I don't expect much action to be going on. I mean, it is dead this evening. We need rain around here bad. It's gotten dry quick. Oh, I won't turn the camera around here and throw y'all off, but the water's probably 15 feet below the bottom of the steps right now. It's that low. Ah, turtle, go away. I see you. Got a snapping turtle just to my right. I'm not in the turtle catching mood now. Well, guys, I'm gonna reel this one in that I got hit on a minute ago. I'm probably fishing on credit. I bet a white bass, bluegill, something like that was hitting it. Yep, fishing on credit. That's what them little white bass will do to you. Moving water is your kryptonite, huh? I like a little current when I'm catfishing. My handy dandy night crawlers. I wish I had some skipjack or something. I probably should have kept that white bass a minute ago. Used him for bait. These night crawlers to be $5 or something a box. They don't give you the biggest night crawlers in the world. You say Canadian night crawlers, they must be something to do with the inflation rate or exchange rate or something. Giving us cheap short worms for our money. But that's all right. Here in a minute, I'll check that other one. I haven't checked it in a little bit. This middle one, if you missed me saying it earlier, I had a fish on it earlier, and he's hung up. He got in the rocks, and I'm hoping he's going to swim me out of the rocks sometime. He wasn't very big. Lid back on my night crawlers. Unhook this little fella. Come on, Mr. Skipjack, hit that little curly tail grub down there. If we can't get a little bit better bait. I don't know about y'all's experience around here. When I fish the lakes, I just don't do that good with skipjack like everybody else does. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, the lake's right above the dam. I know there's skipjack in that lake. Come down this side of the dam on the riverside and tend to have better luck with them. Really don't know what the difference is. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. I guess I should consider that. Asian carp rolling on top. About time for them to roll in here right at dusk. Oh, I got tangled up mess on my jigs. Oh, it wasn't bad. It's hooked itself. White bass jumping. Let's see if I can get on them. Nope, they weren't interested. A couple white bass were jumping, chasing minnows upstream. Oh, let's see. Kevin, quit tangling yourself up. A few years back, a buddy and I were out here catfishing, and the white bass were running minnows up this bank, and we switched over to catching the white bass, and man, we filled a cooler full. Well, I say full, it wasn't full. We caught a doggone bunch of them things in no time. And it was, we would see them run them up the bank, and then they would quit. And when we'd see them start downstream of us, we'd start casting. And once they were past us, we just had to sit and wait for them to come back. But over and over, they'd run minnows up and down the bank. Cast one more time, then I'm gonna check my bait on that white pole down there. I haven't checked it in a while. Could be fishing on credit down there too. Come fighting flies. Oh, I'm hooked into an Asian carp now. It looks like I'm on a big one. That gum Asian carp. He's gonna break me off. Work this. I'll work him here. We might get him to come down with no current to fight him against. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, there he goes. Pull and drag. Come on back here, boy. Catch you just for the fun of it. Fighting he's better than doing nothing. Oh, getting a bite over here. How's it? Come on now. I see you biting over there. I'll let you bite while I'm fighting this Asian carp. Tighten this drag just a touch. You're just stealing my bait. I know what you're doing. Oh, come on now. Come up. Let me see you. Flies. Must just be a big strike, not an Asian carp. He's all around in there. He's not terribly far out. But he won't come up close enough to be seen. Come on now. Come here. Come on, I want to see you. Oh. What happened? I'm gone. What'd I do? Did I hit a button on my bell? He's still on there, but I got my line all messed up. I done messed up something here. How I did that, I don't know. Too dark to see him with these glasses. I almost let him go. I got loose on him. Good Lord, he's far down. Where are you looking? Something all messed up here. Oh. Boys, I don't know what in the world I got on here. see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him some line to take us back, 'cause he's got me all messed up. I got me all messed up. There. Oh, this makes me mad. It's big up there. I got my line messed up here something big time. Oh, and it broke. I'm gonna lose him now for sure. Broke my daggum line. That's no way to do it. I'm hand fishing now. Just using the tip of the pole for a little bit of a clutch. That's not a smart idea, Kevin. Wrapping that around your hand. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Get off my line. Good Lord, this fish won't get tired. Oh, he's close. I'm seeing swirls on top. I don't know how he's not breaking this line. I'll give you a little. This may be a gar. Down on my hand. Unwrap that, Kevin. It hurts. I knew better than that. We'll wrap it around the pole here. Let that pole break it. Better be a break for us. Well, I don't know what I've hooked into here. I can't see him. I see all kinds of swirls in the water. He's not that far away. Every time he gets close, he's done. He makes a run for it. Oh, and he came off. Dadgummit. Well, kept my jigs. Well, wasn't that a mess? I knew when that line broke, I was done for. Set them down there. My line here. I wrapped it around this pole 2 or 3 times, using it as a kind of a brake for me. Well, that was a mess. Put that in my backpack so I don't leave it on the bank. I was getting a bite here, so let me check this one and I'll be right back. Yeah, fishing on credit again. Doggone bait stealers. Well, at least I got to fight something. I didn't ever get to see it, but it was either a gar or an Asian carp, I'm sure. It looked long. One of the times I saw it swirl up closer to the top, I'm guessing it was a gar. And if so, I'm surprised he stayed on as long as he did. But he didn't break my line. Hook just come out. I've got this one, it's, I don't know, a third of the way across. It's not real wide right here. This one right here that I hooked the one on earlier, it's in a little closer, but when you get in close, you're going to snag on these riprap constantly. I'll go ahead and check this white one here. Fishing on credit here too. Dang little bait stealers. You know what, I think that was a gar. That little curly-tailed grub right there is all chomped up. Got little puncture wounds in him. I think I hooked into it. Had a gar bit on it. Let's see if this one's come loose. Well, that middle one's still hung. I turned it loose. Give it some slack. If that fish is still on there, maybe he'll swim it off. Where am I at now? I need to retie, don't I? get these jigs done. I'm sorry about not keeping up with chat there, guys. I'm behind. Let me see if I think I've got some fresh jigs down here in the pocket. In the skipjack pocket. I don't know about you guys, but last year I started carrying a tackle bag rather than a tackle box. For fishing on these rivers, it's really handy for me. You can put as much or as little stuff as you need. You know, kind of tailor it to what you're fishing after. Throw it on your back. It's got a pocket for my drinks and all that kind of good stuff in it. Y'all like the tackle bags all right, or have you used them? This first one I ever had, and I like it. And no special name brand or anything. I forget. Academy Sports or something like that, I believe, where it came from. That's my last curly tail. Those curly tails on the end of the line always work the best for me. Is it just me, or do they make the eyes on these little jigs smaller every year? Or maybe it's just I'm getting where I can't see. I don't know. I'm getting where doggone things are hard to see. Come on, boys, we need a catfish. We got a little white bass, a big something causing me troubles, breaking my line, and no catfish. This is not right. Go away, bug. Sometimes old catfish just don't do you right. They just don't bite when you want them to. It won't be long before I want to start fishing off the bank over below Kentucky Dam. I have a little better luck below Kentucky Dam when it gets hot. I don't know why. Right after a rain on a hot day, that's my favorite time. Back in action. As the turtle man used to say, some live action. Tug on that white one. I wasn't paying attention. Probably a bait stealer. Oh, no, no. You just wanted to see me run back and forth. Yeah, we got something on here. Not very big. We got something. channel cat came off right here at the bank. Some more bait. Ow! Finger. I don't know if y'all can see that. I think my camera's a little low. Let me turn that thing up a little bit, if I can. Had a channel cat down there. Sucker came off right at the bank. That doesn't usually happen with these circle hooks. He wasn't very big, he was little. Y'all gotta see me do everything just about but catch a good fish here. Make me look bad, boys. Make me look bad. My wife must have phoned that in. Well, looks like we got about 12 people in here. I didn't realize we had y'all all in here. Appreciate y'all hanging out for the first one of these I've ever done. Hopefully it's not too pitiful. I should have brought cold water with me though. Always running back and forth on the rocks making me hot. Back in action now. Let's see here. I think this pole right here is about to catch one. I got a feeling, man. If I was a gambling man, which I might be occasionally. I'd look back and read up, catch up on the chat if I knew how to get it to stay on the screen. It keeps going away on my screen. Where did I get there? Oh, bass, it looks like. Come here, boy. Yeah. Come here. Little smallie. Hold up. Come back here. Hold still. Well, for being a catfisherman, I'm catching everything but catfish. Caught a nice little smallmouth here. First one of them I've caught this year. I don't know if any of y'all are bass fishermen or not, but down here on Kentucky Lake, they say the smallmouth are coming on strong. I've been talking to guys that are bass fishing, and you know, Kentucky Lake, if you know or not, I don't know if you know, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Kentucky Lake used to be known as a largemouth lake. Thank you there, Squirrel, appreciate it. But yeah, Kentucky used to be a largemouth lake, is what it was known for. All the bass fishing tournaments were up here. And then we hit a rough patch, all of the underwater grasses and stuff disappeared. And it just got where bass were in short supply. In the last few years, smallmouth are coming on strong. I got a nibble over there. On that white pole again. Oh, I see you nibbling. Just go ahead and take it. I'm not going to get up and run. I guess I am. Get this one reeled in and I'll go check. He just wants to make me run these rocks back and forth. No, but I better check my bait. He got it off the hook. I see you, Gar. Go away. Get away. Don't you run my bait. Got a spotted gar swimming right up through my line. With you. I broke my line once. Now, come on, grab it. There you go. You grab it. I tell you guys, oh, fall down. Since the sun got down behind the hill, these biting flies have gone. I guess they was getting an idea it's time to go to bed. I'm glad to see that. They were rough out here. Well, a skipjack rig has caught me a white bass, smallmouth bass, and I think there's a gar I hooked. Didn't get to bring him in. You catfish poles need to bring me a catfish in. I know you tried there, white pole. You had a little channel on and let him go. Oh, hit it right there close to the bank. And knocked it sideways. A mess of it. I guess one thing about these live videos ain't just showing the good part, they show it all. Tangled up lines, the broken lines and everything. Had a guy met me down here last year, come over, was talking to me, watched my videos. He said, man, I'm gonna have to go fishing with you to learn what you do. I said, what you mean? He says, you catch fish in every video you put out. I said, you don't think I'm gonna put out a video where I don't catch fish, do you? I said, if I go fishing and don't catch, I don't make a video. He said, you know, I never thought about that. So it happens. Dang, there's one of them biting flies. He didn't want to go home. belly's starting to growl. It's saying it's getting close to supper time. I cooked something pretty good last night, guys. I did some of that burnt ends bologna. First time I've ever done that. I saw a YouTube video on it. That's some pretty good stuff. Cooked it on the grill / smoker set up. That gum fly, go away. Y'all ever tried that? Burnt ends bologna. I seasoned it up just like if I was cooking a brisket or a butt or something like that. And you know how you get those ends of it that'll get a little crispy. Oh, I had something there. I don't know what that was. He didn't stick with me. That's good stuff. Fly, one last fly out here biting on me. There's a group of bow fishermen. Each other, didn't you? I don't guess the skipjack want to bite this evening, which I wasn't expecting much with the slack water. Looks like Mo Dog's gonna be live here before long. I don't know if y'all ever watch Mo Dog or not. He's a pretty interesting fellow to hang out with. About an hour. What this phone says? 6:30. Tell you what, boys, we're gonna give her about 10 more minutes, and we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go get some supper. I know I'm leaving at the best time to be here, but my belly's saying time to go. Fish, y'all gonna bite. Time to do it. Put up or shut up time. Uh-oh. There you go, he's listening. Are you gonna hit it or am I gonna cast this one? I saw you twitching it. Cast. Now you can take it down. You gotta talk to him. I do. That's the time with him. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to break that middle one. Uh-oh. Put a nibble on the white one down there. They're trying to do what I tell them. They just won't take it all away. Bad about catching that back one with the top one with the bottom. Come on, man. Bite. Nibble and take it. I see you nibbling. You're a bait stealer, I know. That's all right. Clean the hook on it. I won't have to clean the bait off. I guess that's one way of looking at it. If he cleans the bait, cleans the hook, I won't have to pull the bait off of it here in a minute. Go away, flies. What sounds good for supper to y'all? I imagine I'd stop on the way home. I bet the wife's already eaten. She probably didn't wait. She fussed when I told her I was coming fishing this evening because she wasn't down this direction. She works about an hour the other way from here. I think I hit an Asian carp there. I hit something. Feeding just downstream. Well, guys, my butt and my gut, it's about time to wrap it up. I'm gonna reel these poles in here. Y'all watch me if you want. If not, I appreciate y'all hanging out on my first ever live here on YouTube. Thank you, I appreciate it. I had all my bait on that one. break this one, I'm sure. Got everything but my weight back. Broke that leader. Catfish must have got off. My line's awful slimy. I didn't say anything to y'all about how my rods were set up. I had this one with the Santee Cooper rig. The one on that side was just a one loop dropper rig. And the one in the middle that was hooked up, it was a 2-loop dropper rig. Just trying a little bit different everything, see if something matches. Well guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Oh, if I don't fall on this rock because I come back. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening, and we're going to shut her down and go home. Talk to y'all later. God bless.